Hey everyone. Ever walked past a big construction site and seen those folks in the bright vests looking like they're in charge? You might think they're just supervisors, but many of them are safety officers, the unsung heroes of every work site. And trust me, their job is way more than just telling people to wear a hard hat. Let's spend the next 3 minutes diving into what they really do. First up, a safety officer is like a living, breathing rule book. They have to know all the safety laws, and there are a lot of them, inside and out. They're the ones making sure the entire site, from the biggest crane to the smallest contractor, is following the law, the site's specific rules, and every single detail on the work permits. Think of them as the guardians of compliance. They're the reason why a complex, dangerous project can even get off the ground legally and safely. No shortcuts, no excuses. But they're not just enforcing rules, they're detectives constantly hunting for hidden dangers. This is where their real skill comes in. They conduct daily inspections and thorough risk assessments. What does that mean? It means they walk the site with a trained eye, looking for things you and I would miss. That slightly wobbly scaffolding, they see it. That chemical stored a little too close to a heat source, they spot it. They're trained to see the potential for an accident before it happens. And once they identify a hazard, they don't just flag it, they come up with a plan, control measures to either eliminate the risk or reduce it to the absolute minimum. Now, a safety plan means nothing if no one knows it, right? That's why a big part of a safety officer's job is teaching and communication. They run site inductions so every worker understands the rules from day one. You've heard of toolbox talks? That's them giving quick, practical briefings each morning. They also arrange formal training, coaching everyone to always think safety first. Finally, they are the eyes and ears of the worksite. They are constantly monitoring all the work activities. They're not there to micromanage, but to ensure that the safe practices they've taught are actually being followed. If someone is taking a risky shortcut, they're the ones who have to step in and enforce the rules, not to be a buzzkill, but to make sure that person goes home to their family at the end of the day. And if, God forbid, an incident does happen, from a minor cut to something more serious, they lead the investigation. They figure out what went wrong, why it went wrong, and implement changes to make sure it never ever happens again. So the next time you see a safety officer, remember they're not just a person in a vest. They are the guardians, the detectives, the teachers, and the ever-watchful protectors of a worksite. They are the critical piece of the puzzle that ensures everyone on that site makes it home safe, every single day.